A Tempe police officer resigns after an internal investigation reveals he's a big flirt on the job, but much more than that, he admits to having a sexual encounter with a woman he pulled over. 26-year-old Jared Blanchard openly admitted to using his job to pick up girls, and just wait till you hear his pickup lines. 3TV's Tyler Baldwin is here with more on the internal investigation, and what you found in this paperwork is pretty shocking, Tyler.
Yeah, well, according to this paperwork, he started at least 4 relationships with women in cases that he was investigating. And one time, his flirtatious attitude actually cost him a suspect. 6-year-old Jared Blanchard has been using his badge to do a lot more than just protect and serve. Back in August of 2007, Blanchard says he began to hit on a woman who was on the phone with him reporting a stolen credit card. They eventually met and had sexual intercourse in her parents' pool. By the way, he was married at the time.
There's a lot of trust in our position. There's a lot of trust that goes with the badge, and we can't have people abusing that trust.
It seems he often uses his religion to make a connection with the women, as was the case in September of '08. After pulling a woman over for expired registration, he supposedly used the phone number she put on the citation to text her to say she was the prettiest girl he's ever pulled over. They too eventually had sex. And in October of 2008, while responding to a call to evict people from a Tempe apartment, he learned one of the residents had a warrant. But instead of handcuffing her, he began small talk with a girl there. And while distracted, the person with the warrant took off. He took more than 20 minutes to call that in and explain what happened because he thought he would get in trouble. Later that day, he called the woman who distracted him, and he says they too had sex.
We don't want our officers using their position as a peace officer to as a dating service.
The paperwork goes on to talk about a time where Blanchard got a no-clothes massage from a woman he met while reporting to a bar fight on Mill Avenue. According to the investigation, these accusations of conduct unbecoming of an officer were all sustained. We talked to several of the cops' neighbors who say they're shocked by this long list of stories.
He's mannered. He seems really laid back, but I guess there's other sides to him that I didn't even see.
Well, another one of his former neighbors interviewed during this investigation would have a different opinion of the former cop. She claimed he groped her breast, but charges were never filed because of lack of evidence. Tyler Baldwin, 3TV.